Dear students of grade 6, welcome to a new episode of Time for English. أهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة مع Time for English تحت إشراف ورعاية وزارة التربية والتعليم. Last time we have finished together Unit 8 and today we're going to start a new unit which is Unit 9. هنبدأ مع بعض النهاردة يونت جديد هو Unit 9. تعالوا نشوف مع بعض إيه التايتل بتاع اليونت. Unit 9, as you can see in front of you on the screen, we have the earth. عندنا هنا الكرة الأرضية. We have some countries. عندنا بعض البلاد. So the title of that unit is called Cities Around the World. مدن حول العالم. النهارده هنتعرف على بعض المدن اللي موجودة حول العالم. We usually start with conversation time, and we said before that conversation time is a dialogue between two or more people. هنبتدي بconversation time dialogue حوار بين اتنين أو أكتر من اتنين. Let's have a look at the characters of our conversation. So here we have the first character is Layla, and she's a student. We have Captain Marwa, and we have Rami, who is also a student. So what is the topic of this conversation? بيدور حول إيه conversation ده? Here, as you can see in front of you in the picture, what is that or who is that person? شكلها لابسة uniform. Uniform ده بتاع إيه? She is a pilot. Now let's have a look. Today's conversation is an interview between Layla, Rami and Captain Marwa. يبقى النهارده الconversation بتاعنا is an interview, okay? In Arabic حتى بنقول interview بيبقى لقاء مع ليلى, Rami and Captain Marwa. Layla and Rami are writing a report for the school newspaper. ليلى ورامي they are students, okay, طلبة بيكتبوا report عن كابتن مروة والكلام ده بيكتبوه فين للجريدة بتاعة المدرسة for the school newspaper, okay, about Captain Marwa and her job. So let's have a look at the conversation. First picture, Layla, Captain Marwa, we'd like to interview you for our school newspaper. Could we ask you a few questions? We would like to interview you. يعني احنا عايزين او نحب ان احنا نعمل انترفيو معاكي عشان الجريدة بتاعت المدرسة بتاعتنا. Could we ask you a few questions? هل نقدر نسألك شوية أسئلة؟ كابتن مروة, sure, go ahead. Go ahead means اتفضلوا. Alright, second picture. Now Layla's talking. How many female pilots work for your airline? How many female pilots? Now let's stop here. What's the meaning of a pilot? A pilot is someone who flies a plane. Pilot اللي هو طيار الطائرة اللي بيطير الطائرة. Okay? What's the meaning of female? Female is the opposite of male. Okay? Female means أنثى. Okay? Which means women, like women. Alright, so how many female pilots work for your airline? Airline means شركة الطيران. يبقى كام سيدة بتعمل في شركة الطيران عندك؟ Now, we all know that most of the pilots are male, okay? Or are males, but we have some female pilots as well. Alright, so what is Captain Marwa going to say? I think 1/3 of the pilots are female. What does that mean? يعني تلت الطيارين في الشركة أو في شركة الطيران بتاعتهم هم يعتبروا من السيدات. Okay? Third means 1/3 يعني تلت. Now Layla says, do you ever fly abroad? Do you ever fly abroad? Abroad means outside of the country يعني برا البلد. Okay? So do you ever fly abroad? Captain Marwa, yes, I have an overseas flight once a month. أخذنا كلمة once a month دي قبل كده الترم الأول. What does it mean once a month? Once means مرة. A month means in a month يعني في الشهر. مرة واحدة في الشهر. So I have an overseas flight. Flight means رحلة. Overseas means عبر البحار. Okay? So it is not inside Egypt. If we're talking about Egypt, it's not inside Egypt. It's overseas. عبر البحار. Rami. Now Rami is going to talk now. Do you fly the plane by yourself? هل بتطيري الطيارة لوحدك? Nobody helps? By yourself, remember, this was an emphatic pronoun. Only by yourself means alone. Okay? Captain Marwa says what? No, I always have a co-pilot. I always have a co-pilot. What's the meaning of co-pilot? A co-pilot is someone who helps the pilot. what does that mean in Arabic؟ معناها ايه بالعربي؟ معناها مساعد الطيار. يبقى هي مش بتطير الطياره لوحدها، she has to have someone to help her. So who is that? What is it called? It is called a co-pilot. مساعد الطيار. Alright. Do you like being a pilot? What does that mean? She's asking her, or Rami is asking her whether she likes being a pilot or not. Does she like her job? هل بتحبي ان انت تبقي تشتغلي في مهنة الطيران، انت تبقي طيارة؟ So what does Captain Marwa say? Yes, very much. Very much means yes, كتير أو جدا. So they are done with the interview. خلاص الانترفيو. What are they going to tell Captain Marwa? ليلى, thanks for your time. Captain Marwa, شكرا لوقتك Captain Marwa. My pleasure. So when someone tells you thanks for something, you have to say my pleasure. My pleasure in Arabic means من دواعي سروري. This means I was happy to do that. Okay? It's like أنا اتبسطت إن أنا عملت ده. Okay? So whenever someone tells you thank you so much for something, how do you answer? بنجاوب نقول إيه؟ We answer and say my pleasure. We answer and say my pleasure. تعالوا نبص على كلمة pleasure. How do we pronounce it؟ بننطقها إزاي؟ We say pleasure. Okay? Alright. Now, moving to the vocabulary. We have learned new vocabulary words through this conversation. What are they? First word, interview. حتى إحنا ساعات بنقولها بالعربي interview. So what is an interview? An interview is مقابلة شخصية. Most probably for a job. عشان شغل. In this conversation, it was not for a job. ما كانش عشان شغل. كان عشان ال school newspaper. Okay? Moving to the next word, we have female. Female means أنثى. Okay? And the opposite of it is male. Pilot. What is a pilot? Someone who flies a plane. يبقى طيار. We have abroad. What's the meaning of abroad? Outside of the country, out of Egypt. So what do I say? خارج البلاد. Overseas. Overseas, what does that mean? It means عبر البحار. And then the next one, flight. What is a flight? A flight is رحلة جوية. Okay? When does your flight leave? إمتى الرحلة بتاعتك هتمشي أو هترحل. Okay? So the word flight means رحلة جوية. Now, let's move to the board in order to get acquainted to other new vocabulary words that we have learned today. Let's have a look at some of the other vocabulary words. So here, vocabulary, we have co-pilot. A co-pilot is someone who helps the pilot. So what does that mean? مساعد الطيار. Co-pilot. Once, what does that mean? It means مرة. Once a month means مرة واحدة في الشهر. Okay, we have airline. Airline means خطوط جوية. A few, what does that mean? قليل من. A few questions means some questions يعني قليل من الأسئلة. And then we have my pleasure. My pleasure من دواعي سروري. Okay, and we say my pleasure when someone thanks you for something. Thank you for having me. So you say my pleasure. Thank you for giving me that. My pleasure. Okay, all right. Now let's go to another exercise that is really important. Choose the correct answer. دايما هيجي لنا السؤال ده في الامتحان. اختار الإجابة الصحيحة. Let's have a look at number 1. How female pilots work for your airline? في كام female pilot بتشتغل لشركة الطيران بتاعتك؟ How many? How much? How often? Or how long? If I want to count something, لو عايزة أعد حاجة بقول إيه؟ I say how many. Very good. How many? Moving to number 2. Do you fly a plane by? After by himself, myself, yourself, or herself? You takes what? Very good. Yourself. Very good. Moving to number 3. Do you ever fly space? On board, abroad, bored, or boring? أنا عايزة أقول do you ever fly إيه? Out of the country. What does that mean? Abroad. Very good. Moving to number 4. We would like to interview you for our school. عايزين نعمل معاكي interview عشان إيه؟ السكول إيه؟ Newspaper, جريدة ولا الستريت، شارع، teacher or friends? What do I say here? Very good. I have to say for the school newspaper. Now, let's go back to see word time. So we're done with conversation time. Now it's time for word time. Word time, we're going to talk about some cities and countries. هنتكلم النهارده في word time عن بعض المدن وبعض البلاد. اوكي طيب let's have a look at the first city that we have. So what is that guys in front of you? As you can see a picture, this is Rome. طيب can anybody guess where Rome is? Rome in Arabic means Roma. طب فين روما؟ Where is it? It is in, very good, it is in Italy, في إيطاليا. Okay, and here Rome is the capital of Italy. في بعض من المدن اللي هنتكلم عليها النهارده عواصم وبعضها مجرد مدن. Okay, what's the meaning of عاصمة? Means capital. Capital. Okay, طب يعني إيه مدينة؟ City. Okay, طب يعني إيه بلد؟ Country. Country. Okay, so Rome is the capital of Italy and it is a city in Italy. Italy is the country. Moving to the next one. Here we have a city that you know quite well. What is that? Cairo. Cairo. Okay, and where is Cairo? Cairo is in Egypt. Okay, and is it the capital? هل هي العاصمة? Yes, it is. So Cairo is the capital of Egypt. I want you to notice something here. تعالوا نبص هنا وناخد بالنا من حاجة مهمة قوي. Whenever we talk about cities and countries, they have to be written in capital. لازم دايما السيتيز والكونتريز المدن والبلاد لازم يكتبوا أول حرف لازم يبقى capital. Okay? Cities and countries capital. C in Cairo capital. E in Egypt capital as well. Okay? Moving to another city. So here we have Tokyo. Tokyo. Okay, so Tokyo here is a city and it is the capital of what? I hope you can say with me. It is the capital of Japan. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Japan in Arabic, اليابان. Okay, and again, if you notice, the T in Tokyo is capital and the J in Japan is capital as well because countries and cities, they have to be written in capital. Moving to something else. We have here, what is that, guys? If you can see the picture, this is Big Ben, the clock of Big Ben. So what's that? Huh? This is in London. London, okay? So where is London? London is in England. Very good. And it is the capital. Okay, but London is in England. All right, moving to a new word. We have this word. How do we pronounce that word? We don't say Seoul. Seoul in Arabic, okay? But in English we say Seoul. Seoul. Okay? Where is Seoul? Seoul is in Korea. Korea. In Arabic we say Korea. In English we say Korea. Korea. Okay? All right. And it is also the capital. برضو العاصمة. Moving to a new one. New York City. New York City. Now, New York City, is it the capital? It isn't. دي كلمة city دي مدينة موجودة في أمريكا. أوكي؟ الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. العاصمة بتاعت أمريكا إيه؟ واشنطن دي سي. يبقى عندنا نيويورك سيتي it's not the capital مش العاصمة بتاعتها. أوكي؟ مجرد مدينة موجودة وهي مدينة كبيرة من أكبر المدن الموجودة في أمريكا. Okay, so it is in the United States of America. We have another city in America which is called San Francisco. San Francisco. برضو دي مش العاصمة. Okay, it is not the capital. And where is San Francisco? The United States of America. Okay, all right. Moving to the next city. We have here Paris. Paris. In Arabic, Paris. Okay, in English we don't say Paris, we say Paris. Paris. So where is Paris? Paris is in, if you can check the picture, what is that? The Eiffel Tower. برج إيفل فين ده? It's in France. France. Okay, and it is the capital of France. Moving to something else. We have this picture. If you check the picture, you can see that girl and you have lots of palm trees and all that. So where is this? What is this city? It's called Honolulu. Honolulu. Okay, where's Honolulu? It is in Hawaii. It is in Hawaii and it is the capital also. Okay, Hawaii. Moving to something else, we have Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Again, if you notice, the first letter has to be capitalized because it's a city, but this is not the capital. Okay, and here we have, where is Hong Kong? It is in China. Okay, China. CH, China. Okay, all right. Now, here we want to learn how to make a question and answer it asking about these countries. تعالوا نتعلم مع بعض ازاي نعمل سؤال واجابته عشان نسال عن السيتيز والمدن والبلاد اللي احنا لسه متكلمين عنهم حالا. In order to do that, let's go to the board. Now, let's see together how we can make a question and answer it if I want to ask someone about his country. تعالوا نشوف مع بعض ازاي هعمل سؤال وهجاوبه لو أنا عايزة أسأل واحد عن البلد اللي هو جاي منها. Let's have a look. So, the first step to do is to ask with a question word. أول حاجة أعملها إن I have to use a question word. طب لو أنا بسأل عن مكان, so what is the proper question word? I say where. Okay? That's the first thing. أول حاجة بسأل عنها I say where. Okay? And then after that I put verb to be. يا إما is or are. Okay? And then after that I put the pronoun. What is a pronoun? He, she, it, I, we, they, you. Okay? With is, let's put he. Okay? With are, let's put they. Okay? And then after that, I put from. And then question mark. Let's read it this way. So where is he from? Where are they from? Okay? So first thing to do is to put where. And then after that is or are. That's number 2. And then he or they, whatever the pronoun is. That's number 3. And then number 4, I put from. Okay? What does that mean? معناه إيه السؤال ده؟ معناه أنت من أنهي بلد؟ or أنتوا من أنهي بلد؟ Okay? or هم من أنهي بلد؟ طيب, how do we answer this question? We're going to start by writing. If I ask and say, where is he from? I'm going to start answering by what? I'm going to say he, and then is from, and then I have to mention the country or the city. So he is from, لو أنا بقول لو هو عايش في Cairo, what is the country? إيه البلد؟ هنقول إيه؟ Egypt. Very good. So what do I say? He is from Egypt. وناخد بالنا when we write Egypt, the E has to be capital. Full stop. Okay? Let's have another example. Okay, if they, where are they from? What am I going to say? They are from Japan. And then full stop. So what did I do? Let's review. Here we put pronoun first, verb to be second, from, and then the country. Okay, and then don't forget the full stop. Very important. Let's give it a number here. Very important question mark. Let's give it a number. So لو أنا عايزة أسأل عن المكان اللي أنا جاي منه أو حد جاي منه, so I start with where, and then verb to be, and then pronoun from question mark. If I want to answer, I start with the pronoun, verb to be, from, and then the country. Let's go back to the screen to see more examples. Now let's apply what we have just taken on the board there. So the screen says write the questions and answers. We're going to check the picture and write questions and answers. هنبص على الصورة وهنكتب سؤال وبعدين هنجاوب عليه. Let's have a look. So here I have a picture, okay? And I have here Cairo. If I want to ask a picture about this, so what do I say? Where are they from? Okay? How do I answer بقى? I have Cairo, so what do I say? They are from Cairo. What have I done? ابتدينا الأول بالpronoun, بعد كده verb to be, and then from, and then the city or the country. Take care, the C in Cairo has to be capital. طيب. Moving to the next picture. Where is she from? Okay? And we have this girl from the picture. نقدر نقول كده هي منين? I hope you can say with me. So what is written under it? Honolulu. Honolulu was where? In Hawaii. How do I answer this question when I ask you and tell you where is she from? We're going to say she is from Honolulu. Very good. Okay, moving to the next picture. Where is he from? Where is he from? Let's check the picture. Tokyo. So how am I supposed to answer that? هجاوب ازاي? He is Tokyo. Can I say he is Tokyo? I can't. I have to say he is from Tokyo. So he is from Tokyo. Very good. Moving to the next one. Where are they from? Where are they from? طب let's stop here for a while. How do I ask a question like we have done on the board? First we start with where. بنبدأ الأول بإيه؟ where. Where يعني أين. okay? And then after where, what do I put? I have to put verb to be. طب يعني ايه verb to be؟ تعالوا نراجع مع بعض كده. Verb to be am, is, are, okay? Am, is, are, and here they takes are. يبقى هنقول where are, and after that نحط pronoun they, and then at the end from and question mark, okay? All right. So let's check the picture. What's this picture? You can see Eiffel Tower. Where is Eiffel Tower? Without even checking. من غير حتى ما نبص فين Eiffel Tower. It is in Paris, France. Okay? So what are we going to say? This is Paris. So where are they from? What do I start with? I'm going to start with they. هنبدأ بإيه؟ they. Okay? And then verb to be. They are from Paris. طب إحنا ليه دايما whenever we ask a question we say where are؟ ليه مش بنقول where they are؟ If we ask a question you have to make an inversion. لازم نعمل حاجة اسمها inversion. Inversion يعني إحنا بنعكس في الإجابة بعد pronoun I use verb to be. بس when I ask a question I make an inversion and I take the verb first and then the pronoun after. بحط الفعل الverb الأول بعد كده بحط بعديه الإيه الpronoun. Okay? This is why I say where are they not where they are. Okay? All right. Now here we have choose the correct answer. احنا اتفقنا ان choose the correct answer بقى مهم قوي عندنا لانه ده دايما دلوقتي اللي بيجي في امتحانات الوزاره. اوكي؟ ف choose the correct answer. Let's have a look. Number 1. Is he from? Is he from? Where? How? When? Or what? طب which question word do I use? any question word اللي هستخدمها هنا. I am going to use of course where? Where is he from? Very good. Moving to number 2. San Francisco is a big space in the United States. طيب San Francisco دي big ايه؟ country يعني بلد, house, city or bank. San Francisco is a what? I hope you're saying with me. It is a city. Very good. Okay. Number 3. Space is in Italy. طب أنهي بقى مدينة من دول في إيطالي في إيطاليا؟ Paris, Rome, Cairo, Honolulu. Which one is it? Of course it is Rome. Very good. Roma in Arabic. Moving to number 4. Cairo is the capital of space. طيب القاهرة. Cairo means القاهرة. عاصمة إيه القاهرة؟ Capital means عاصمة. It's the capital of Egypt, China, الصين, Italy, إيطاليا ولا England, إنجلترا. It is the capital of course, Egypt. Very good. Okay, moving to focus time, we're going to talk today about the months of the year. What are the months? اللي هو شهور السنة. طب أنا عندي كام شهر؟ They are 12. Okay, the months of the year are 12. Let's see them. So we have the first one, January. Okay, January. The second one is February. March, مارس. April, إبريل. May, June, and from the picture you can see that June is really hot. Okay? July, we don't say Julie, we say July. August. September. October. November. December. And December is the last month of the year. So what is the first month of the year? The first month of the year is January. Okay? What is the last month of the year? آخر شهر في السنة هو إيه؟ December. Very good. طيب what is the second month in the year? February. Okay, February. طب what is the fifth? May. Very good. Right. If you notice something, when we put the months on the screen, لما حطينا الشهور كلها على السكرين أخدنا بالنا من إيه؟ إنه the first letter of each month has to be written in capital as well. اتكلمنا قبل كده عن الكابيتاليزيشن وقلنا إنه كل شهور السنة they have to be written in capital. لازم نكتبهم بالإيه؟ capital. Okay? So any months in the year has to be written in capital. طيب what preposition goes before the months? إيه هو حرف الجر اللي بحطه قبل الشهور؟ I always say in. بقول in January, in February, in March, in April, in May, in June, in July, okay, in August, in September, in October, in November, in December. So whatever I have from the months of the year I have to put in before the months of the year. نحط حرف الجر in. Next time we're going to have an exercise related to the months of the year, and then we're going to continue focus time. That was it for our episode today. I'll see you next time.